Yo, what's up, guys? It is Master Dre 15, and we are back today with a little bonus video. This is a little different from what I've been doing. I'm gonna talk about the NFL real quick. It's just what I think will happen in the next 3 weeks with championship games and then the Super Bowl. Real quick, yes, the fifth and the sixth part of the NBA is coming, the Pacific Division, and I believe that is the Northwest Division with the Thunder, Nuggets on. Yes, those videos are coming. I just couldn't make the videos like I said I would on Friday, Saturday, just because of work, and I was just I had stuff going on basically. So let's talk about the NFL. I think I could talk about this. You know, I'm not a long time NFL fan. I've really only been watching NFL for maybe like 2 or 3 years. Honestly, that's just because I just always favored basketball. You know, I've been a basketball fan since I was a little kid. So I've only been into the NFL since I was like, maybe like 20, 21, 19, something like that. So let's get into it real quick. So AFC Championship game, Bengals and Chiefs. Now, I'll go to pick the Bengals to win the game because even with a healthy Mahomes, I thought the Bengals could still win the game, and I thought that because like I said, the last 3 times they beat the Chiefs. I think the first or the third matchup was in Cincinnati, and then the championship game, the biggest game out of the 3, was in Arrowhead, and they won. So the Bengals are proving they can beat the Chiefs at home and on the road. So, like I said, Mahomes had the ankle injury against Jacksonville. The brother was literally hopping, like, on snaps when they ran the ball. But, you know, he got a bigger tape job. He got taped up, and he looked better. He came back even after that. Like, he threw a touchdown like in the fourth quarter to put them up 10. But the Bengals' offense is serious. Their defense, it's sturdy. It is sturdy. They only gave up 10 points to Buffalo. It's a great offense, and they only gave them 10 points. So their offense is sturdy. Their offense is great. Their defense is sturdy for what they do on offense. Their defense is sturdy. So it's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be real tough for the Chiefs. I think right now, as like the last day has gone by, like the odds have gone up for the Bengals, and now I'm like, dang, like now everybody's drinking the Kool-Aid on the Bengals, But I think it's for a good reason. The Bengals have just played good football the last like 2 months, and it's been real noticeable. Like, Joe Burrow is that dude. So I'm gonna pick the Bengals. I think the Bengals will get it in. I think and that they will prove that the Super Bowl run last year wasn't just a one-time thing. It was a. They're gonna prove that it wasn't a one-time thing. It was legit, and they're gonna get back there this year. So, they're gonna get back there. So then moving on, we're gonna move on to the NFC Championship game. Now I will say this: I'm going to pick the Eagles. I think the Eagles will win this game. However, my whole heart and soul is pulling for the 49ers. I'm not a 49ers fan. I'm legit a Bears fan. Like, I'm a down bad Bears fan. Like, that's just it is what it is. I'm a Bears fan, but I'm pulling for the 49ers. But it's not for the reasons I'm just like, oh, I just want the 49ers to win another ring. No, it's for the reasons of because of their QB situation. Because the end of the season end of the last season was with Garoppolo, and they was like, okay, well, Garoppolo's out, and then he's done, and then they was like, they're gonna start the new era with Trey Lance. He gets injured, and then they revert back to Garoppolo, and then all their fans and everybody's just like, yeah, like they're like, yeah, Garoppolo, he was never bad. He was just like, you know, he's underrated, and I just thought it was just hilarious. And then he gets injured, and then now, because I think when he got injured, they were playing pretty decent, and then he gets injured, and all the 49ers fans was like, well, the season's done, because then they go to Purdy, and Purdy was like literally like the last pick in the draft. So, and now Purdy has led them. He has not lost since he started, They have been playing good football, and the 49ers, like I said, they're the hottest team. Only 11 straight wins. The 49ers probably looked the weakest last week is Dallas, but like I said, Dallas is a good defense. They play good defense, but Purdy probably played his worst game. But like I said, with Purdy, it's their offense is so good. He doesn't need to go out and get 250, 300, 350 yards and those 3-4 TDs. No, he throws just over 200 yards, 200 to 250, and he gets 2 TDs. That's good enough because McCaffrey and Mitchell, they're gonna run the ball good. Their defense is really, really good. So he just has to manage the game when they do good. And then on the Eagles side, the offense is amazing. The rushing attack is relentless. It is potent. Jalen Hurts in the air has proven he can throw the ball accurately and deep. So AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, they aren't just standing out there. They aren't just standing out there. They aren't just standing out there just looking weird. They're actually getting catches, and I believe all three of those guys, Smith, AJ Brown, and Miles Sanders, their top 2 receivers and their top back all had 1,000 yards. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. So it's weird, and it's also crazy because these two teams just won. Like the 49ers won a Super Bowl 10 years ago. The Eagles won a Super Bowl 6 years ago. So two teams just know how to get it done back in this situation. So I'm going to pick the Eagles, and that will lead up to a Bengals and Eagles Super Bowl. And again, like I said, like I want the Bengals. I want the Bengals and 49ers Super Bowl, but I would not lie to you. Like the Eagles, like after that one game versus the Giants, like I was fully convinced that like what happened at the end of the season with the Eagles, like even because they lost to the Commanders, then it looked kind of shaky as hell versus the Colts, and then Hurts got injured against the Bears, I believe, and then Dallas under Gardner Minshew lost to the Eagles. Sorry, they lost to Dallas, and then they lost to I think the Saints. And then Hurts came back versus the Giants in Week 18, and then he really didn't look anything special. And then they had the bye week. Yeah, so he didn't do anything special. Even against the Bears, he really didn't. Like he threw picks. The Bears did it again because he threw picks. So, but it gave people concern. Like, well, it gave people concern. Like, can they like sustain what they did early in the season? And that one game versus the Giants, like their offense and defense stepped up and they played good. So I think I think that will be the team that team's going to be there for the 49ers. So I think that's a team that the Bengals will face if the Eagles do get there. And I'm going to pick the Eagles. I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be rooting for the Bengals, though, if that is a Super Bowl, because unlike the 49ers, I actually do want the Bengals to win. I want to see Burrow and all those guys do get a ring because of what happened last year. They were so close, and their story to get back there is amazing. But I'm picking the Eagles simply for the reason of their defense is just so good. Like, they had, the most sacks this season, and I think, I think the amount of sacks they got was, top 5 in NFL history, which is crazy. I'm going to pick the Eagles. Offensively, their offensive attack is going to be the Eagles' rushing attack versus the Bengals' air attack. And overall, I think the Eagles' offense is just as good as the Bengals' offense. But the Eagles' defense is better than the Bengals for sure. Like I said, the Bengals' defense is sturdy. For what they're doing offense, it's sturdy. But I think the Eagles' defense is great, and they have a great offense. And I think that will be the difference. I think the Eagles will make those big plays. They will make more big defensive plays than the Bengals. So I don't want to pick the Eagles to win it all, but my heart and soul is saying I want a 49ers and Bengals Super Bowl, and I want the Bengals to win it all. But I think just out of who's left, I think the Eagles will win it all. Even coming to the playoffs, I thought the 49ers were the best team, but that after that game versus the Giants, they look like I said, they were looking scary before that, but they just reminded us why they are the number one team in the NFC. So, yes, that is my predictions for the rest of the NFL. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan I mean, I'm not the hugest fan, I'm not the most knowledgeable NFL fan, but I've been watching it. I watched the last 3 seasons for sure religiously. So I'm not just going off of what I've been watching, what I know within these recencies. So I guess sometimes that may not be as good. So yeah, here we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the video. Like I said, I just wanted to do something real quick for you guys. You had to turn on the light for this one because that stuff was really dark. I guess it may not have been the best using the pink because that white was really bright, but then again, it was much closer. But anyway, that's gonna be the video, y'all. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and also y'all been really active so far on the channel. So especially on those shorts I've been making. Like I think the last one I just made about the Bills, I think that got like 80 views, and then the one before that got like close to 90. So y'all been showing up on those shorts. So I appreciate that. Like I said, whatever I post in there, I'm just hoping whatever can stick. So appreciate y'all. Just keep supporting your boy. Like I said, more content's on the way. Like, comment, subscribe, and like I said, part 5 of the NBA, the Northwest Division in the Pacific. The 2 finales are coming soon. Like I said, they're coming soon. Cause I said I promised you guys a video today, but I was like, the NBA videos, I put a little bit more effort into those. But I was like, you know what, I could just come on here, kind of just do like one take and then just go for it. So that was that's what this video was. So like I said, yes, like, comment, and subscribe, and just keep showing support to your boy, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I love you all. There was a brother that even commented on one of my videos. I believe his name. I forget his name. I forget his name, but I'm going to put his comment at the end of the video. So just to show my love for him. But yes, thank you. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a rest of your good night. Don't know if I did that right. You guys have a rest of your good day. Peace.
On the beats.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
I just did.
I said head on, bitch. Apply directly to the forehead.
Whatever.
Don't cop an attitude, slut. I said apply head on directly to your goddamn forehead.
Okay. Happy?
Look, you little white trash piece of shit. Head on, motherfucker. Apply directly to your motherfucking forehead.
Okay. There. It's all over. Head on. Face on. Nose on. Eyes on.